Now, live from Northern California's largest city, KNTV News at 6.
A controversial craze is sweeping the nation. An estimated 10 million Americans, and growing, are now premium cigar smokers. In a special report, Kimberly Richardson looks at why so many expensive cigars are going up in smoke.
Beauty, romance, craftsmanship.
This was grown by men and women. It was hand-rolled by men and women. It was shipped across the country by men and women, sold by men and women.
And passionately smoked by men and women.
Connecting with your inner soul. It's reflecting and contemplating life itself. That's what cigars mean to me.
Across the country, there's a cigar renaissance, a stogie explosion.
We think y'all are crazy for the craze, because why have you been waiting so long to smoke a cigar?
Even the oldest manufacturers confirm, after a nearly 4-decade drop, the cigar business is booming.
We are almost 1 year in back orders, perhaps maybe 15 or 20 million cigar back orders. We haven't taken on a new customer for 1 year.
This surge in business is sometimes forcing retailers to take drastic measures.
We have cigars that when they come in, people hear about them. We have to ration them because we can't sell as many as we would like to, because we can't get as many because they're rationed to us from the manufacturer.
What's behind this cigar revival? Many say Hollywood is a driving force. The sophisticates, movers and shakers, giving their stamp of approval.
People are seeing that, you know, Schwarzenegger and Letterman and Rush Limbaugh and all these high-profile people are smoking cigars, and it's okay. It's politically correct.
Others credit this man, Marvin Shanken, editor and publisher of Cigar Aficionado magazine. But 4 years ago, when Shanken launched the magazine, many doubted it would last.
The joke was that people wanted to make sure they got the first issue because it would become an instant collector's edition, as there wouldn't be a second issue.
Today, more than 1 million readers depend on his upscale publication for the inside word in the cigar world.
One of the premier events attracting cigar connoisseurs is the annual Big Smoke here in San Francisco. This extravaganza gives cigar lovers a rare opportunity to indulge in their passion.
It's like going to the premium cigars. It's like going from twist top wines to cork wines. And once you try the cork wines, you don't go back.
Jim Lurch hasn't. Last year, he founded the Silicon Valley Cigar Society, a social club, now 65 members strong.
A lot of marketing people, salespeople, engineers, owners of companies, lawyers. We have 2 dentists.
A mirror image of the crowd at the Big Smoke, savoring not only fine cigars, but their luxurious counterparts.
I walked in here and I said, oh, I found heaven at last in California.
Some, looking for a more relaxed setting, head to cigar bars and clubs.
This is going to be the Havana Hideaway. It's scheduled to open in 3 weeks on November 15th. Get the lights here for you. Basically, what we're going to have up here is an old gentleman's type club with 98 private lockers. They're going to be along this wall.
Arturo Fuentes, Macanudos, and Davidoffs. There are as many different brands as cigars. Corona, Churchill, or Rothschild? What determines which smoke a cigar connoisseur ultimately buys?
Personal taste. Yeah, if you like that particular flavor and that works for you, that's a better cigar.
Since there's a U.S. embargo on Cuban cigars from seed to smoke, most imports come from the Dominican Republic, where the warm sun and Caribbean breeze ripen tobacco to perfection. A humidor does for cigars what a cellar does for wines, provide timeless protection. The Spanish cedar-lined boxes vary in price, never in purpose.
To keep the cigars moist, you don't want them drying out. Once they start drying out, they start flaking, they start falling apart as you smoke them.
Prestige, power, adventure. Many call it a return to the good life. Whatever the reason, there's no doubt the cigar is back with a vengeance. Kimberly Richardson, KNTV News.